Hi everybody, video number 2. I felt like after I did video number 1 that it wasn't quite complete. There was something missing. Maybe a lot of it was for me to really listen to it myself and understand what really transpired during my 3 dreams with Chris Acerbo. Well, I started getting a lot of understanding, and I want to ask help because I don't have cheat sheets today. This is just coming solely from my heart. I want to ask the Lord to come in and just guide me with this video. Help me give it a message to all you guys that might need it, that just want to hear something from somebody from the heart, together with my oneness of Jesus, of course. I'm not doing this alone. I can't do it alone. He's got to embrace me. He's going to wrap his arms around me right now and just help me with this one. Because so much happened to me through Chris, and I want to be able to relay it to all of you guys perfectly. So, God willing, my 3rd dream, where I'm in Chris's bedroom. A lot of you know this, some of you don't. But when Chris, the night that he passed, he fell out of bed. And ambulances were not called out at that time. I'm okay with that. Because I think at that same moment that he falls out of bed, I'm in his room. By the grace of God, in a dream, I'm in his room. So I think that God showed me that evil didn't win. He won. Chris beat evil. He beat that battle. That's why I never had any doubt of where my boy was. He shows it to me. He shows me he's coming to take him. And wow, he won. That to me was bigger than anything, because we all live this world of uncertainty. It's hard, and we're constantly being played. I call it played because now my eyes are wide open. When I say wide open, I see what man has done to us between the music videos of violence, the video games, and the movies. It puts us in like a comatose state, and we're not actually seeing the truth of what's out there. He's managed to mask all of this, and we're missing it. We're missing it. So when we start shutting off things, which I did when I first came into this, and I'm gonna say I went on a fast track. It was definitely a fast track for me because everything happened so fast, and it so happened for this reason. For the reason for me to see Chris beat Satan. He did. You know, he had Satan on one side and Jesus on the other side. Satan was saying, I want him, and Jesus was saying, he's mine. And I was the audience to witness it. Wow. That's why I always feel like I feel like I've got this canary in my mouth, and and I'm like, I want to share this. It's like I did, like I know something, and I just want to share it with everybody. That when we get the light of God, Jesus in us, we all have it. It's just been smuffed out a little bit by all the garbage of this world. And we can honestly say it's garbage. When you open it, when you open that light, it's like a light switch. Up is the light, down is the dark. There is no dim. And for anybody who could sit there and say to me, or anybody else, I have a good heart, that's good enough. No, it's not. At Chris's service, I said to Vicky, my friend Vicky, when I told you the story about Vicky, how I knew before Chris even passed away that I was in the dim state of a light. And I didn't want to be in that dim state anymore. I wanted to be in the light. I knew my spirit was feeling it, just everything. I didn't want any more dark or dim. I wanted more. And I had asked her about heaven. How did she know she was going to heaven? She didn't say because I have a good heart. She said, you'll know. You'll know when you get it. And boy, that light switch turned on. I knew I got it. I knew where I was going. That was awesome. Awesome. I'm going to tell you how I got there. Because a lot of people don't know. They could say I walk this world and I'm good. And I've got a good heart. It's good enough to get me to heaven. No, it's free will. You take what Jesus has to offer or you don't. And the way I took it was I first had to give him all my sins. I had to drop them on the table and say, here they are, Lord. They're big. There's a lot. And they're ugly. And I had to give it all to him. And when he took them all, I felt that love because I meant it when I gave it to him, first of all. Of course, I used to always walk this world like everything was perfect and, I was just okay and I was just a good human. And no, this was being saved. This is when I knew I was saved, when he took all of my sins. And there was something really big that I had to do also. And I talked to Chris about this before he passed. It was the day before Christmas Eve. Day after he gave me this beautiful cross. My boy loved crosses. He always was like, Mom, broke my cross. Of course, in some sort of fight. Cross gone. One day I looked at him and I go, he had a rosary around his neck. And I went, whoa, you can't wear that. And he said, why not? And I said, I go, why not? Any protection of Jesus is beautiful. It's beautiful. It wraps its arms around you. He wore that rosary proud. I'm sure it broke in another fight. You guys probably know which fight that was. But back to my being saved. When I was with Chris the day before Christmas Eve, we went shopping. It was an experience. We did the mall from one end to the next. It was the quickest shopping I've ever done. And he had to take care of everybody. Didn't want to miss anybody. It was really, really important to him. His last Christmas. And I know Christmas is coming again. And I will not buckle. I will not. I will stay strong. for you, my boy. Proudly, too. And none of you should either. His birthday's coming a couple days later. It should just be love. Love. Love that he has a purpose. His purpose is huge. It's huge. It's touched all your lives. It's just great. So I told him on my way shopping, Chris, have you forgave everybody that has ever hurt you? And he said, yes, I have, Mom. I said, everybody, because you can't expect to ask for forgiveness and not give it in return. Have that pure, good heart. The heart of just forgiveness. Beautiful, purified heart. Do you have that purified heart? I said, yes, I do, Mom. I said, there was one of his friends that had moved away far, and I knew Chris had animosity against him. He was very angry, and I said, have you forgave Matt? And he said, he thought, he goes, no, I haven't thought of Matt in a long time. I said, let's do it together. Let's do it right here, right now. Let's forgive him. You just have to do it in your heart. You don't have to call the person. You don't have to go see them. You just have to do it in yourself, in here. And let me tell you, when you get rid of that garbage inside of you, it's beautiful. It's breathtaking. Because then you can open yourself up to receive the love of Jesus. The light switches up. No longer dimming. No more dimming. Your heart isn't just good. It's loved. You get the love of Jesus. It's the love of all time. Like I said to you, nothing of this earth can give you that love. And you get it by asking him to be forgiven. And you know you only have to do it once. He died on that cross. He shed the blood for us to forgive our own sins, to ask him to come directly to him. We don't have to go to a church in a little box and be given forgiveness by man. We don't. No. We don't need forgiveness by man. We need forgiveness by him. He walked this earth and he saw how hard it was for us. He knows our triumphs every day. Every day. He knows that this world has gotten ugly. We need to beautify it with our light, with our love, with our forgiveness, and his forgiving us. Once you're saved, you know you're saved. It's not, I have a good heart, I'm gonna get there. No. When you're saved, you know you're saved. It's work. It's every day. Start by turning off your car radio. That was my first task. I turned off the car radio and I started talking to Jesus like he was my best friend. And he is my best friend. He will help me through anything. I think some of the churches are teaching, oh, don't bother God. He's a busy man. No, not for me, he isn't. He's here every second. Every time I ask for help, I get help. Instead of crying, I don't have my son here, I thank him for taking my son, especially for showing it to me. I thank him every day that he has my boy. because I know I'll be there. One thing that I did learn in this 2 years of studying is that it's free will. Free will. He will not force anybody, and he can. He can force us all to love him. That's not his job. He wants us to love him freely. And I learned about eternal kingdom. That he's gonna bring us eternal kingdom. I will live my forever with my boy. Forever. I want my heart to be perfect for that. I will not be missed. I want eternal life with Jesus. That is what he says he's going to give us. And that is what I'm going to get. That's the canary. I feel like I know something so many don't know. That's why I'm sharing this. I want everyone to know. And I think Chris is a big part of this, you know. We know he's going to do something big, Chris. He did already. He did. He put all you guys together. Now you all have to become one. Simple. Love. Loving is so much easier than hating. Hating takes work. Work. It's exhausting. Love is just like smelling a rose. Looking at the beauty of a rose. So, my first tackle was to make myself a better person, which most of you have the same problem. And that was my car rides to and from work, my road rage. I said, Lord, if you can help me with this road rage, I know I can conquer anything. If you can help me not to stress to get to the other end, you could help me with anything. And he did. I haven't had road rage, maybe a couple. 2. And one of those fingers may have been sticking up, but sorry, Lord. I'm human. I will make mistakes, and I continuously make mistakes, which it's okay. It's okay. Because I know I've been saved once. And every day before I go to bed, I thank him for letting me put my feet on this earth, for showing me the beauty of this world, to look at just to have granted me the beauty of this world. There's so much to look at. When you really see it past the smog, the fog that they've given us, when you clear those eyes, I know something that most don't. And I just smile. I don't always smile up here. I smile in here. It's great. It's a great victory. I've beat evil. I've beat Satan. Nothing can touch me. Nothing. You put me when you have this light, you could you beat it all. Nothing can touch me. Nothing. I won't let nothing touch me. I won't let nothing take me down. I will smile in here. In here. Wow. And I will love. Just love. Wow. Power of love. Power of love. With some help, I've got it. I've got this. I'll continue to get this. Now I want to pass it on to all you guys. By Chris Acerbo, I've never seen more grown men cry in one room. My coworker said that to me, and I said, wow. When I took a look around and said, you're so right. If Chris could have softened your heart enough to make you cry, you could soften your heart enough to bring in the Lord. Bring him into your heart. Know where you're going. He's either going to take us all at once, or one by one. We're all going to go. We all know we're going to go. Remember what I said? I'm going to heaven. I'm going to heaven. I knew on that stage when I said that it was true. He showed me you took Chris. He showed me he was taking him. And I know I'm following. Love. The key to all. Let him love you. Love him back. Just love. Pure beauty. Inside and out. Pure beauty. I think that wraps up my videos. I don't feel like it's incomplete anymore. It's complete. You know what to do. Love y'all.